And hello, fellow gamers. I am back yet again playing another NES game this time. This is Battletoads on the NES. This is an infamously hard game, and it's infamously hard for a reason. It is a one-player or two-player simultaneous side-scrolling beat-em-up made by Rare, which several years after the making of this game really came into the spotlight when they joined forces with Nintendo and started making Donkey Kong Country and a number of other games along those lines. But before that, they were still making very impressive games, just not as much in the spotlight, and this is one of those games. If I remember correctly, at the time there was also a Battletoads cartoon, which there is a pilot for, and I'm sure you can find it on YouTube, and never got picked up. What the piss? Come on. Okay. Just had to get a groove going there. I have played this game before, quite extensively, even though all evidence is to the contrary at this point. Which is why this is a Jeremy plays. A Jeremy plays and not a Jeremy tries. So you can see several things going on here. The screen advances a little bit, some enemies pop up, and you kill them, the screen advances again. That's pretty much how the game goes. Although there are some variations on that gameplay, as we will be getting to. Different colored enemies means they are stronger. And of course, sometimes they drop weapons. I picked up that stick. You can use those. And those flies, when you can catch them, give you health. Fucker! My health is in the upper left-hand corner. It's those squares. And right next to that, the hearts are my extra lives. So one thing that's pretty cool about this is the somewhat depth perspective of the game. So you can go vertically like this all over this area right here. Still technically 2D side-scrolling, but doesn't control 2D like a Mario game. Okay, so this is the gameplay variation I was talking about. Interestingly, you get to the boss's perspective for this boss fight, but you're still controlling the Toad. You pick up the ball, chuck it at the camera, and that's how you done kill it. Also, this game has fucking amazing music. I love it. Composed by none other than David Wise, who worked for Rare for a number of years. And you can hear some of his recent music in Ukulele, which was just released by Playtonic. As well as in Donkey Kong Country. Donkey Kong Country Returns Tropical Freeze, I think it's called. I own it. It's still in the shrink wrap. So I haven't gotten around to playing it. Okay, so right here in this level, the Wookiee hole right here, something very good to keep in mind is that if you go up against the wall like that, sit there for like a second or so, see how he turns into the wrecking ball? You can push the button and slam as hard as you can into the other side and instantly kill a lot of these guys. If you can hit two of them at once, you can even kill them both. Steal this guy's thing. You can even continue to bounce these guys around over and over, continue to rack up points, and eventually extra lives. Now those guys, you do not want to let them fly across the screen because you saw how their beak was shaped like that? If they get to your cord, wire, whatever you're hanging from, they will snip it, and that's instant death. Fucker. Trying to rack up some one-ups there. Also, those things obviously do not go through the electrified portion. I had kind of a nice rhythm before. Bouncing these crows off the wall. But then the other ones attack me while I'm trying to do it. Fucking flies. They're on the screen for like, as Ashens would put it, a quarter of a femtosecond. No! I'm not waiting long enough. There. Fucker. A fucker! You didn't see it, but he shot me when I was right on top of him. And see, he can even shoot you when you're in flight, so... Fuck you. See, there we go, got two of them. Almost to the end. I hit the button just before it froze to the musical jingle thing, but it remembered that, which is why it did it right. I did the swing thing right after that. Okay, let's see what the chat's been doing here. Looks like Amene45 says that he has decided to not do streaming anymore. That's unfortunate, but I can certainly understand. It looked like you were having some technical issues, as well as internet bandwidth issues, which sucks. Amene45 says, crap, now the people watching on recording won't understand. I think I sort of explained it well enough, hopefully. Also, apologies for so much noise in the live streaming for this. And that's because, for some reason, when this game switches into the actual gameplay, there's some subtle, like, pixel movement on screen, and that translates as noise in the live stream. Money45 says, how about Jeremy tries to beat this game? That's not going to happen. I can tell you that right now. I would be surprised if I get much past the 5th level, if even that far. This is a tough game. Jay says, oh, second person perspective for the boss. You don't see that much. I know. It's really cool. Like, even back in this day, Rare was doing some really cool things with gameplay. Like, when other side-scrolling beat-em-ups like this, where all they were was just straight-up side-scrolling beat-em-ups, where all of the gameplay in it was just like this. Look at these fuckers going after my life. But when other games were doing just that, Rare came along and took that formula and improved upon it. You buttfuck. Get over here where I can smack you around better. Fucking... do that. And here comes more gameplay variation here. I'm getting the chills just thinking about what's coming. Okay, so basically you can see the gist of how this is going to work. An obstacle flashes on the right for a couple seconds or so to warn you that it's coming, and then you have that much amount of time to get out of the way. as it goes on, it starts throwing in more obstacles. They're not all obstacles. Some of them you actually want to hit, such as the ramps, which I think is what it's going to introduce in this segment here. Shit! See, that jump right there for the second barrier there, that's really tight. I actually need to jump a little bit early so that I have time enough to do the second one, because that was really close. There's only one jumping height for this segment, which means it takes the same amount of time to jump and then land. Shit! See, I wasn't paying attention. I saw the thing up above and I'm like, oh, that's a ramp up there. No, it's not. They haven't done the ramps up above yet, but they will. These fuckers, they drop little blocks. They will always drop a block on the same plane that their shadow is, though. So just don't be where they're coming in for the shadow, and you'll avoid the blocks. And they've put one in the middle right there, those fuckers, which they've never done so far. Some of these ramps get you really up there. The jumping height for the ramps is pre-programmed. You don't have to do anything special, you just have to hit them. Shit. Man45 says, this stage is messing with my eyes. I know, it's crazy ridiculously fast. In fact, to get the full effect, you may have to watch on the recording, because this goes so ridiculously fast that I'm not sure if my streaming box can keep up with it. Even at 4 megabits per second encoding, and even at 60 frames per second. And if you thought it was fast already, watch this. Shit. Ugh. You can't tell what's happening here. It gradually gets faster and faster and faster. That's how you do it, son. Indeed. Jay says, parallax scrolling even. Fucking show-offs, I know. I wonder what MMC chip that this game uses. Or if it's just all badass software. Which that wouldn't surprise me, this being a rare game. Okay, so we're back to some more side-scrolling. These ice blocks right here you use to bust through those barriers right there, but then they bounce off and they kill you. That was a checkpoint that I just passed. Fuck nut. The snowmen always throw in a pattern, which I should just be ducking these first two. Shit. Damn. But you can throw snowballs back at them. All you have to do is stand on the pile of snowballs and just hit B, and you got an infinite supply of snowballs. Shit. You know, I'm just going around that fucker. I'm just gonna let this thing bounce and bust that for me. Asses. You see the snowball coming down and it builds as it goes down. And, oh, for fuck's sake. Damn. I'm already burning to continue. Minute45 says, on the recording, which of course I will be uploading to my channel later, you can make it go at like 0.5 speed, or even slower, I think. So yeah, you could slow down the recording of this so that you could actually see what's going on in that previous stage. Nope. Just want to stop it. Ass bag. There is no damage invincibility in this game. So you gotta take him out, turn him into snowballs, and then use his balls to bust through that barrier. Ass! I knew he was in there, and I still couldn't get out fast enough. Avoid those giant spike balls. See, this level is very much about the balls. Blue balls by the looks of it. Ass. Okay, that's fine. That's where I wanted that to go anyway. Be careful coming off of this, because you do need to slide a little bit so you don't hit your head when you're making this jump. That's shit. See, I thought that platform would be there sooner. What the fuck? I landed on it that time. That time I didn't. Ugh. There goes another continue. I haven't seen such a dismal failure since the last time you failed. Fuck you. If you're so damn good, you get in here and do it. All you do is sit in the control room inside the ship and say snarky things in between victories. For me. It went right through him. As good as this game is, sometimes the difficulty comes from some questionable collision detection. Ass. That's bullshit. You saw what happened there? I bounced off this stupid ice cube and right up into a snowball. Thank God for those checkpoints, huh? Fucking... I'm trying very hard to control my jump coming off of that, and it's just not working. Jesus. It's deceptively difficult getting off of there. I was above that and it still hit me. Ass. Ass. Nope. It's going the wrong way. Now, will that one up still be there? It is. Ha! As long as I can make it to there every time, I will not game over. God. I need to grab this. Not with my face. Ass. See, that was just dumb. I should have waited. Damn it. Okay, now I'm getting fucked by unresponsive controls. Jesus. Well, at least I got the one up first. Damn it. See, that's how you should do that. What the? Didn't want to do that. That just sped it up. No. No. Trying to pick it up, not kick it. There, finally. Then let it go apeshit in there. Don't need those, so I'm not gonna fuck with them. Oh, you bitch bag. Well, that's a game over. You take a rest and I'll call in the battle hamsters. Fuck you. John says, looks fun. It's fun, but it's hard. Gilborg Marashlin has joined us again. Welcome. He says, what up, everyone? Oh, is this Battletoads? Indeed it is. And Jormware has joined us as well. Jormware says, oh yeah! Nice, 7 people watching. Excellent. There's 7 people that like to watch me lose at Battletoads. You fuckers. I'm just kidding. Oop, shit. It's fuck. Just going just a little bit too fast for that part. really fuck you pretty good with the low ceilings in this level. Bitch. Gotta get the thing on the screen, otherwise it doesn't count. Blech. Givorg Marashline says, you can do it, thank you for the encouragement. Many45 says, how many continues do you have? I was wondering that myself. I've used, what, like 3 or 4 so far? Wait, I'm going the wrong way. That's why it's so easy and there's no enemies. Go away. Damn. Just go over there. Dumbass cube. Oh, come on. Each time I play, though, I am remembering each little segment, because really this level is sort of like a bunch of little levels all together, where you have to remember what to do at each little part. Like you have to remember not to stand up there, which I learned last time, and that's bullshit. Bitch. S's. So heavy with this thing. Damn it! Oh, that's bullshit! Tried to get the fly and I was sliding on the ice and slid into the spikes. Bull fuckers. Yeah, and then the flies are gonna fly away, yeah, before I can get up. Sometimes I swear this game is made to stack this bullshit. Holy tits. That's full game over right there. She's talking about eating frog legs right there. So I'm pretty sure that that's a start over from the beginning. Kind of wondering if I can get back to where I was more easily and more quickly now. So I'm going to give it another shot. There's also the warps too. Like that warp right there. Advanced 2 levels. So this takes me directly to the turbo tunnel. So skip the first level almost entirely, skip the second level entirely. This level has a warp in it too, but I don't know if I've ever been able to get it. I know where it is. It's on... It's on the part with the actual turbo bikes, and I think it's in one of the segments towards the end of that, where the walls are becoming particularly fast and crazy, and there's a specific wall that has like the same starburst pattern that you saw that I jumped into in the first level. That's what a warp looks like in this game. It's like whoa, that thing. Only in this level, son of a bitch! In this level, the starburst thing, that's bull fucking flying shit. Let me finish my sentence, game. Jesus. In this level, that starburst thing is positioned right in front of one of the walls as they're coming by quickly, and you're actually supposed to crash into that wall to go into the warp. The good news is that just by getting further in this part right here, I am gaining points on my score. And by hitting each checkpoint, I gain more points. And you do get 1-ups in this game for points. I forget how many it is. But it's the same sound effect as whenever you pick up an actual 1-up. You'll just hear it go off and be like, oh, I got a 1-up because I got a high score. Almost hit that. I think it's this part right here. I know. Maybe it's the next part where the warp is. I just got a 1-up. Excellent. Fucker. So those things are really not that hard to avoid, and I keep hitting them. Oh, shit, I shouldn't have moved. And when I hit the ramp, I started moving around on the screen, and I should not have done that. I ought not have done that. It appears that 2 people do not like watching me lose at Battletoads. Down to 6 viewers now. Those things, you do have to punch them, and then you do have to catch the life blocks before they fall off the screen. Oh, come on. Also, I don't know if that's glitching or not, but occasionally in the background, you'll see the background twitch. It does look like brains, so if it is supposed to be twitching like that, that's pretty gross. You can position your bike thing here as far forward and backward as you want on the screen, that is, to the right and to the left. But obviously if you push as far left as you can, then you have the greatest distance between you and the obstacles, and that's the greatest amount of time to react. Although at the part towards the end where the exclamation point appears on the screen and you have to jump over a bunch of platforms without any ramps, you do have to push forward a little bit when you jump so that you can land on the platform on the other side. One up. This right here. Shit. See, I thought about it too much. I catch myself doing that constantly on this level. If I think too much about how I'm moving and how I'm avoiding the obstacles, invariably I start fucking it up. Just relax and let it happen. See, I didn't jump right. And I did that part, I think, perfectly the very first time. I need to not be jumping right there and just move around those things. Because there's a little bit of delay in the controls. Whenever you land after a jump, there's a little bit of time where you cannot jump again until you, like, bob up and down a couple of times. That was a good jump, game. Come on. Omega45 says, does anyone remember that guy with a butt in that skiing game? I have no idea, dude. But now I want to play it. I like big butts and I cannot lie. Actually, I'm just kidding. More of a breast man. But there are a few things about the female anatomy that I don't like. Fucker. Tag team me. I think he just hit me with his hair. And he has almost no hair. A Jormer offers as a reason for the reason why probably 2 people left. He says, probably the language. Well, if those fuckers have a fucking problem with my fucking language, they can go fuck themselves. Shit. Only barely hit that ramp. A lot of this level's about rhythm, too. Like, a lot of these obstacles, especially identical obstacles, are the same distance apart. So as long as you can get a good rhythm avoiding them... Shit. Not like that. As long as you can get a good rhythm, then you'll probably be okay. In fact, more often than not, you'll notice that I hit, like, the first obstacle in a set of obstacles. If I can just avoid the first one and the second one, then that establishes the rhythm, and I'm pretty much okay. Damn it! Ugh. Guess I got that section pretty much figured out, I think. There we go. Did it. Whew. Again. Bunny45 said, who's upset about the language? Probably nobody. We're just theorizing that that's the reason why I went from 8 viewers down to 6. But it could be that those people, you know, there could be a variety of reasons why they tuned out. Could be that, you know, they had to go to bed, or could be that they were looking for a speed run and then they watched for a little bit and found out this isn't a speed run. That's fine. Wait, I don't need that. Fuck. Whatever, I'm going. It's right in your face. Just close your mouth. Seems like that thing right there doesn't want to spawn until you land in its path for like a split second. You know what? I'm done with you, Frosty. You and trying to avoid 2 obstacles simultaneously. Let's see, huh. Apparently that game that I'm845 mentions about the skiing game with that guy with the butt was apparently called Slalom for the NES. Yeah, I do know what game you're talking about now. In fact, I have that game. That's also made by Rare, as coincidence would have it. I'm845 says, does anyone else think it's fun to see someone fail at a video game? Yeah, it's fun to see people get pissed. And I like to think that maybe that's part of what entertains people on my streams. Dormore says, I enjoy both the fail and the success, but I'm always rooting for Jeremy to win. Excellent. Sean says, I think it's fun to watch someone struggle and then succeed. Dormer also says, but it's also about just seeing the old games, yeah. Whether I'm winning or losing, I'm still sharing an experience with you, and that's the whole point. I'm845 says, Jeremy held that smile for 10 seconds. That must have been the one where I yelled at him for not catching the fly that was right in front of his face. That he should just close his mouth and eat it. You bitch nugget. That was stupid. Why did I try to get that? I didn't know. I didn't need that. Yeah, I'm845 makes a good point. He says, I was enjoying when you were getting wrecked by King DDD in my Kirby's Dream Land video, which is on my channel. He says, but I was happy for you when you won. Oh, wait, I just missed my chance to continue, didn't I? Son of a tit, because I was reading the goddamn chat. Well, I don't really want to do this anymore. I got pretty far, though. I almost got through level 4, and if I hadn't missed that continue there at the end, then I probably would have at least gotten to level 5. And I think the end of level 5 is the furthest I've ever gotten in the game, so not bad. So until my next video, which will be within the next couple of days, I will see you. Also, if you want to know when I'm live streaming, there's 2 ways to get notified. You can either follow me on Twitter, because I send out a tweet just before I start a live stream, and you can find a link to my Twitter profile on my YouTube channel page, or you can subscribe to me here on YouTube and then turn on the notification bell, and you'll get a notification that way. So, until the next video, I'll see you.